What's up, Gemini? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Alright, guys, so I'm finally getting to your January reading. So let's see what has been going on in this month and how things are going to continue to move forward for you guys, okay? So let's get right into this. But I hope that you guys are having an amazing New Year so far. I hope that great things have been happening. But let's take a look into the world of Gemini. Alright, what is happening for the sign of Gemini? Past, present, and future. What is going on with the sign of Gemini? All right, guys, let's see what's going on here. All right, guys. So the energy that we have here is the Empress card. So this is a very beautiful card to get, as your energy. So there could be something new that you're starting in your life. It could be a new relationship, a new job, but just a start that's going to be very fruitful and very good and very nourishing for you. For some of you, this could be a literal pregnancy that's coming on. Now, behind that, we do have the Tower card. So this new start is going to be a major moment in your life, okay? So big stuff happening here. So let's jump right into this. So the first card that you guys have for the past is the Four of Wands. So this is you guys establishing, a certain foundation within a situation or with a person or a new start that you guys are having. This is a place where you feel you could really, celebrate the accomplishments that you've gotten to up to this point, but there's still definitely more work that needs to be done. Why is this Four of Wands here? So we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So let's see why this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is popping up, and the Hanged Man. Okay, so there's a situation here that you guys felt like you were, really stabilizing yourself in a certain situation. Now, things could have taken an unexpected bad turn, but it could have been something that was just simply a bump in the road, and you're kind of just sitting here like, okay, what now? Because I wasn't expecting this. For some of you, it could have been with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, somebody who's very significant in your life. But let's see how things move forward. So the next card that you guys have for the past is the Seven of Pentacles, which is a card of somebody who's planted seeds in a certain situation, and now they're just waiting to see how things are going to play out. Okay, so you guys have put your effort into things and just waiting at this point. All right, these two flipped. So you could be waiting on a certain communication. For some of you, maybe it's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that's involved here. But there's something that you're either working on, or maybe someone that you're speaking to in a very passionate way, and you're kind of, maybe you're waiting on communication from them, or waiting to see how they're going to feel about a certain topic. Or there just could be something that you're trying to develop, something that you're very passionate about, and seeing if you're going to be able to move forward with it in the way that you want to. Now, the last card that we have is a Hierophant in the reverse. So for some of you, this could be the dissolution of a relationship, or this could be something unconventional that you're dealing with, okay? So let's see what's going on with this Hierophant in the reverse. We have the Lovers card in the reverse. So for some of you, there could have been some heavy arguing when it comes to love, or when it comes to someone you really care about. For some of you, it could have been a fallout. For others of you, again, just a bump in the road and some heavy arguing. And with the King of Swords, maybe they're, this is you guys just standing in a place where you're really just trying to be as logical as possible about the situation, okay? This is you guys maybe being a bit guarded, maybe holding back on what it is that you truly want to say, or this could just be you guys saying, you know what, at this point, I just have to drop whatever it is that's detrimental to me and to my life at this moment. So not saying that you're necessarily falling away from somebody, but maybe this is a place where you guys are thinking that you have to put yourself first, okay? And that you have to do what's going to make most sense for you, okay? With the Ace of Swords here, there's definitely a new start that you want, or just something that you're trying to cut out, again, that was detrimental to you, that wasn't going to help you to move forward in a positive way. Now, in the present moment, the first card that we have is the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So if there's any sort of harsh endings, if there's any sense of betrayal that you may have felt, or that maybe someone else felt, this is a place where things, it's like people are getting over it. You're getting over something that could have been tough for you. All right, and we have the Three of Wands in the reverse. So something that you guys were waiting on maybe didn't come to pass, or you just stopped expecting something and you're getting over whatever it was that, you can't expect. And with the Five of Pentacles, it could have been you guys leaving someone out in the cold, maybe someone doing that to you, or maybe this could be a sense of financial struggle that you feel right now, and maybe you were looking for different avenues of how to make better money, but maybe an opportunity you were waiting on didn't come in, okay? Something as simple as that. Now, we do have the Three of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, maybe there was a rejection in love due to a third-party situation. So maybe you found out about somebody else doing something like this and you let them go, or vice versa, all right? And we have the Two of Swords. So for some of you, maybe you're confused as to who you want in your life, or maybe this is you confused as to, do I stay here or do I move forward? Is this something I still want to keep putting effort into, or should I leave it where it's at? All right, and you guys have the Knight of Pentacles, so this could definitely be with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's very significant in this, or you guys just trying to move forward in a very smart and methodical way, where you're really trying to plan out your steps and see what moves you should make. All right, and we have the Page of Pentacles here. So whatever it is that you guys are working on, you're really just trying to take the best approach forward. You're really thinking about how you move forward. You're thinking about how you speak. You're thinking about the long term, okay? So this is really just wanting to set yourself up in a way that in the future, you're going to be in the best shape with whatever it is that's happening here, okay? Again, Ace of Swords. So you guys are really just trying to cut out things that aren't working for you and moving forward in a more positive way. Now, we do have the Death card. So with the Death card, what this really means is change, okay? So for those of you who are in a relationship, maybe you're falling out of that. For others of you that maybe were struggling a lot with a partner, this could be you guys having a positive change and working on the way that you communicate and really working on your love language. But there's definitely a big change that's happening here in your life. So let's see what it's about. All right, guys, we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, there could be some heavy arguing that does cause a fallout. It doesn't have to necessarily be with love. This could be with a good friend. This could be with just someone that you're very close to. And with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, I really feel like there's something that you guys may be letting go. All right? And for some of you, maybe it's someone from your past that's trying to return into your life, and you're just saying, no, this is over. I don't want to do it. Okay? That could be a fire sign for some of you. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But it's like you guys want balance, so you feel like this is something that you should entertain. Now, moving forward into your future, the first card that we have is the Emperor. So maybe some of you are dealing with an Aries or a Virgo. Or there could be some of you that you're really taking a step back and you're saying, look, I have been through this situation before. I know what road this is going to lead down, so I really need to make decisions that are going to be most beneficial to me. All right, this is someone that really just tries to think things out in the most logical way. Someone that you can rely on when it comes to advice, or when it comes to, just trying to find the best way to move forward. Why is this Emperor here? Page of Cups. All right, so maybe Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that comes into your life, someone that you start talking to. Or this could be an idea that you guys have here where you're very passionately invested in whatever it is that you want to do. A new idea that you're excited about. Okay, a big change that's happening. So for some of you guys, yeah, there's things that are ending here. There's a phase of your life that's ending. But anytime we get the World card, whatever it is that you're going into is going to be something that is so great. Okay, this is going to be a completely new stage, so you guys have to get ready for what's coming in and be able to focus on the future and how you're going to help yourself out. This might be a situation where maybe you just have to let go of some dead weight. Okay, sometimes when there's big changes happening in our lives, especially if it's going to be positive, like the World card would indicate, we have to let go of things that no longer serve us. So that might be the path that you guys are on. There could be spiritual awakening happening for a lot of you as well this month. So the next card that you guys have for the future is the Four of Swords, where you're in a place where you're really thinking about how you want to move forward. You want to move forward with strategy. You want to move forward in a way that is going to be conducive to your growth. We have the Queen of Wands here, so there could be a fire sign, again, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, who is coming into your life, someone who's very important for you. And with the Ace of Pentacles, there's a new start here. So this could be within business where it's going to be something that is really going to give you long-term stability, or it could just be a new start with someone that you see yourself with for a very long time. All right, someone that you start building with, someone that you guys see eye to eye with. If this is within business, you know, your ideas are very just cherished and people are responding to you in a very positive way. So you're able to get your thoughts out. You're able to give advice. You're hearing people out. They're hearing you out. It's just a very good partnership here. Okay, or for some of you, this could be, again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that you may be moving forward with in love. All right. Now, the last card that we have is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So there could be a big loss of money that you guys, you know, experience, or maybe there's just a loss of abundance that you feel. Sorry, guys, my alarm. Okay. So there could be, you know, big loss of money or of abundance. And something that may happen here that you feel debilitated. And it could be because of this fallout that you had with somebody, or something that you had to let go of. Let's see what's going on here. All right, Six of Wands in the reverse. So this is going to be a situation where things turn out in a way that you're not necessarily proud of, but you get out of your head about certain things that may have made you feel stuck. Maybe if there was a situation where you weren't seeing the truth of it, or something that you just simply just felt stuck in, you're seeing it for what it is. You're seeing reality with the situation, and you get over any losses that you had, and you find a sense of balance. Okay, so regardless of what you guys are losing, you're really coming to a place of balance. Now, I'm going to pull your oracle card in a second, but this is kind of leaving me on a cliffhanger. So I'm going to pull 3 cards of advice for you guys, and then I'll pull the oracle card, and we can just talk about what's going on here, okay? Okay. Give me 3 cards of advice for the sign of Gemini. Past, present, future, January 2018. What is going on with this? All right. Okay, guys. So there's something that you guys really have to guard yourself against this month. It could be literal just finances, you know, just guarding your money and being smart about where your money is being allocated. Or this could be, you know, a situation where you have to really trust your gut and you have to trust your intuition if there's something that you feel is a bit off. And you have to just be, again, very careful with how you move forward. Now, there's a situation here that could bring a sense of dissatisfaction that could do with a third-party situation or something that you really felt good about. So for those of you, if you're in a place where maybe you're dating someone that you really like and there's a temptation that comes in, there could be a sense of losing one of the parties because of this, or vice versa. Okay, maybe you're talking to someone that you're really, really into, but you know, you end up having to let someone go because maybe they're bringing a third party into a relationship. But there's something here, especially with the 3 of Cups, that looks good. Okay, it looks good initially, but it's going to put you in a place where you feel stuck and you're not sure how to move forward. All right, so just be careful, you know, to things that could be detrimental, or, you know, where the devil comes in the disguise or comes in their own disguise. Now, the way I see the devil is, you know, there's certain people in our lives where we just off bat, we know that they're not necessarily good for us, but, you know, we treat them as so. The devil doesn't come that way. The devil comes as everything that you've ever wanted. So if you see something that you're very excited about, make sure you guys do some research and make sure you really look into this person or the situation. You know, is this really what's going to happen, or am I trying, or is someone trying to sell me a dream? Okay, so be a little cautious, guys. Now let's see what the oracle cards are saying in terms of advice. I'm very curious to see. So Earth Magic Oracle cards, like every month, guys, by Stephen D. Farmer. Okay. All right. What cards of advice does Gemini need to hear for January 2018? What is the advice that Gemini needs to hear? All right, guys, let's see what's going on. All right, that was quick. All right, so you guys got shaman, okay? Ancient healing wisdom. All right, so let me read you the advice portion of this, and then we'll talk about it. Okay. I feel like you guys have gotten this card before. All illnesses, whether physical, emotional, or psychological, stem from an illness of spirit. It may be due to soul loss, psychic intrusions, ancestral karma, or any other spiritual causes that could be controlling to the manifest condition for which you seek help. Whatever other this is always such a hard word for me to say, methodologies or remedies you pursue, whether allopathic, alternative, or a combination, let the healing of your spirit be your priority. Know that deepest spiritual wound is the illusion of being separate from source, God, Great Spirit, or whatever name you give the Creator. It is the trick of the mind that creates the sense of separation. This is a time for deep healing, starting with your relationship with spirit. Call upon your spirit guides and ancestors to help you with an emotional, mental, or physical healing that you need. Call upon the Creator to assist in mending any rift in your relationship with spirit. Choose thoughts that support wholeness and well-being. Allow any darker thoughts or shadows to appear as well, but simply observe them as they arise in consciousness, then dissolve. See yourself as healed, whole, and complete, and it shall be. So like I said with your reading, guys, I feel that there's going to be a moment where you guys really are either going through an awakening or there's something that you kind of have to wake up about. So you really have to ask yourself, take a step back. What is in your life that you feel a sense of tension there? Whether it's something that you may be having trouble to admit to yourself, but I just feel like there's something that is not resonating with your soul right now. Think of who's in your life. Think of who's around you. You know, whether it be a friend, a lover, family member. When there's a certain person or situation in your life that kind of makes you go, ugh, who is that? Who is that, and why are they causing you to feel that way? Okay, because I feel like there's something that could be bringing out, you know, shadow aspects of you, or maybe that person is showing shadow aspects and it's really making you question how you want to move forward. So I feel like there's something that's definitely dragging you guys down, or somebody that isn't on the same page as you. Okay, so you really have to, again, take a step back. What is it that's happening in your life that you feel you can do without? Okay, and this is kind of the theme that's been happening in January, just for all of the readings that I've done so far, where people just have to really examine the relationships that they have in our life. And something that I keep saying is, you know, a majority of you are, you know, adults who have the power to, you know, choose who you break bread with, who you sleep next to, who you spend, you know, your weekends with. And ask yourself, you know, am I still having fun at these events? Is this person still bringing me the happiness that they once brought me? And where's that disconnect? Because there's something that I feel is making you guys kind of stray from your purpose, stray from the great person that you can be, something that you're really just trying to internalize and just understand within yourself. Okay, so if there's someone that you talk to and it's like after you have a conversation with them, you just don't feel good, or you just feel like you're less of a person, you need to find the source of that and you need to remove it from your life, because it's going to be something, again, that's not going to be in congruence with how you want to move forward. So that's simply what I'm saying, guys. This is really going to be a time where you want to be careful of those around you. Okay, whenever you go to see a certain person, or maybe it's a job that this is happening with, okay? If you go there and you feel uneasy and you feel like your spirit is just wounded in some sense, or that someone is constantly hurting you, you have to ask yourself if it's worth it, okay? We can only blame other people, you know, first, second, maybe even third time that they do something wrong to us. But after someone has shown that they might not be reliable and that they may bring you pain, you have to tell yourself enough is enough. Okay, because it comes to a certain point where we kind of have to take responsibility. And that's just not with, you know, Gemini. That's with all signs. We have that power of who we could talk to, or who we allow into our lives. So if you feel like something's not right, you have to find a way to let it go, because you guys would be surprised, you know, how draining energies could be when there's someone in your life that isn't fully 100% for you. Okay, they're going to hold you back. They're going to block blessings from coming in. They're going to block so much that's unnecessary. And just with, because I did the year readings for, every sign, and I did yours as well. And I really feel that this is a year where a lot of signs are going through an awakening. And awakening does not happen without some sort of pain first. So ask yourself, what's causing me pain? What's causing me havoc? What's causing me anxiety? And is it something that's truly going to help me grow into the best person that I could be? Is this a person or a situation where 5 years, later, I'm going to be extremely happy that, that I went through that? Are they still going to be in my life? Is this something that I realistically think should be fought for? Okay, because things that are really meant to be in your life is just going to flow. It's just going to make sense. So if you feel like you guys, or if you feel like you are just really trying to fight something and you're really just going against the odd, and if you feel like you've been just swimming against the current for a while, ask yourself, is it worth it? Is what you're fighting for, is what you want in your life worth it? Is it going to help you to be that person that you guys are meant to be? So definitely something to think about. So think about what's making you feel that disconnect. Think about what's making you feel off. Who is that person? What is that situation? And find a way to remove yourself so that you can become who you're truly meant to be. All right, guys. So I'm wishing you the best of luck with this. Now, for those of you that do want your own personal reading, it's a 10 to 14 day wait at the moment, okay? Now, if you guys do have a pressing matter, you have an emergency that you want to hear from me right away, you guys can get emergency readings. They're super affordable. Hey, Swayze, what's up? They're super affordable, and, I get to you within 24 hours. Now, do keep in mind that I don't work Sundays, so if you guys buy it like late Saturday night or on Sunday, then you'll probably hear from me on Monday or Tuesday. But other than that, guys, I'm always here for you. So Gemini, I love you guys so much. Please promise that you're going to go to a situation that's going to be conducive for yourself and for your growth. This is definitely going to be a time where you want to put yourself first, and you want to make sure that you're happy and that you're making moves that you're going to be happy that you did it, 5-10 years down the road. All right, guys? So think about what it is that's making you feel this disconnect and nip it in the butt. Gemini, I love you guys. Take care.